Hello everybody and welcome to 2023. So I have been preparing my year really well. Hopefully, 1, you've done your planning for the year. 2, you had a day off to really recharge and get ready. But by today, the 2nd of January, it is time to really start getting into it. Now, I have been getting into it with the books that I'm going to read for this year, and I found a couple of really amazing ones for improving your life, but also for finance. So here is my list of the next 10 books that I'm going to read and review for you, and that you might like to read as well. Okay, starting with our very first book. It's going to be the 5-second rule. Now, I have learned a lot about this strategy and I understand how the principle works, but I've never read the book. So I've implemented it, so I'm really keen to actually read the book on this one. The second book is going to be called The Basics of Bitcoin and Blockchains. So no matter how we look at it, Bitcoin and blockchain are going to be a part of our life most probably. I'm not sure about Bitcoin, but I'm definitely sure about blockchain, so I'm very curious to know more about it. So I have a basic understanding, but I want to know deeper and more, so I'm going to start studying more about it. The next one is called What to Do with Your Money When Crisis Hits. Now this one I think is going to be really amazing because crisis could be around the corner and you want to know what to do with your money. And I have lots of ideas and I've implemented lots of good things. This year I had one thing that went against all popular belief with regards to what that investment should do. So I want to read more about what to do with your money when crisis hits. The next one is called Trillions by Robin Wigglesworth. And this proves to be a really interesting book about how 80 cents of every dollar spent ends up in the hands of the 3 biggest hedge funds in the world. And so it talks about the history and what and how it came to be that all of the money seems to flow there. So I'm really excited to read that one as well. Another one is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, and this one I have read already, but it's definitely something you should read if you want to learn about dreams and goals and achieving things in the new year. So absolutely amazing book. Then there is Do Nothing by Celeste Headlee. Now, I am always on the go doing things, and so I think it's going to be fascinating, even though I read that this book doesn't teach you about doing nothing. But I do believe that it teaches you about slowing down and getting the more important things done rather than seeing if you can get everything done. And then the life-changing magic of tidying up. If your house is a little bit messy, it's usually a sign of a messy brain. So you want to tidy up for the new year in order to really be able to kick your goals for the year. Another one that I probably need, and I'm not sure how you go with this one, but I think most people in the world do, Set Boundaries and Find Peace. And this should also be a really amazing book that I am looking forward to reading. Then another finance book, The Predator's Ball, which is all about Mike Milken, who I really love some of his strategies for starting his day. But if you come to think of how he actually got to where he is financially, a whole other story. And this book, Predator's Ball, actually looks into his history and how he almost got done. It's a little bit similar to The Wolf of Wall Street, but in this case it's about Mike Milken rather than Jordan Belfort. And the last book is 4,000 Weeks, Time Management for Mortals. And I'm really looking forward to that one. I have done time management courses in the past and I'm doing some new ones currently. So I'm curious to see what new things I learned from this one and what things I'm already implementing. So once again, I want to wish you all a happy new year. I'm looking forward to reading each of those books one a week and giving you a summary of those. And yes, let's start the year off really well together. And I'm looking forward to seeing you perhaps at one of our 6-day challenges, which we are going to be running very soon. So get in touch. The details are below for how to find out more information about that. We are setting up the next 6-day challenge as we speak because it's 2023. It's time to really kick some goals.